Okay, so we've come down that trail there. I was starting to think, hang on, am I on the right track? Because I was expecting to have to switch back on myself. I turn left and kind of come back a little bit, but this sign tells me I'm on the right track. So this says Glenapp. I think that's coastal path 7 rather than mile 7, because I certainly haven't walked 7 miles. But anyway, it's good to know we're on the right track. And that's where we're heading. Well, all right then. I wonder what goes on over there. But we're not allowed to experience. I don't know. Maybe that's part of the route that's been closed. It's not actually part of the route at all. I don't think. It's just a general warning sign to stay out of that area. Maybe it's marshy or something. Not to see too much forestry operation underway, but there you go. I respect their warning. Had no intention of going over there anyway, but just interesting, I suppose. So this is our route so far. Tarmac, unfortunately, but we're pumping out the miles at the moment, and going to have a break in about 45 minutes. So I've come all the way along there so far, or in recent. Hang on a minute, it's focusing on my finger. But you can see the line anyway. I've come around there. Just thought I'd show you. And that just a great big hill there. Well, that's got nothing to do with me, thankfully. I've just gone around the bottom of it. I suppose you could say a bit of fun, but anyway, there you go. Another view for you. Yeah, pretty, nice, impressive, all those sorts of words. So I'm hiking along here. As you can see, I've got my tube for my water bladder. I'm trying to keep on top of my water intake, make sure I don't get dehydrated. I mean, for me that's a thing, because I suffer from a lot of headaches, and so I'm kind of keen to make sure that that's reduce the risk of getting a headache as much as possible, especially by taking in lots of water, making sure I don't get dehydrated. As I'm sucking on the water a minute ago there, I'm kind of thinking, well, this is quite tough on the teeth, you know. Is there such a thing as backpacker's overbite or something as a result of this? Is it a recognised backpacking injury? Bucktooth backpackers as a result of bite valve injuries or sustained use of bite valves? I don't know, just a thought. Anyway, I'll have more thoughts out to you later. Well, there you go. My earlier video suggesting that I was already at Ballantrae Bridge was way off, probably by about 2 miles, if not more. This is the switchback. I was thinking I've missed that switchback, or I've not interpreted the map correctly. I'm guessing that I crossed Ballantrae Bridge just there. So you can see the bridge parapet just there on the left, that white looking thing. Anyway, so I was wondering about my ability to actually interpret the diversion around the part of the path that got closed due to irresponsible dog owners, and actually I was spot on the route. I was just a little optimistic on how far I'd travelled, and thought I'd just I don't know, misread the map. But I hadn't misread the map, I'd just been overly optimistic in how many miles I'd actually covered. So anyway, we continue. It's coming out of a steep climb rather. There's that hill again. I'm on a road. as you can see over here, I don't know if you can make it out properly, but there's some steps. I couldn't say that they're newly constructed, but there's all the grass on them and whatnot, but I wonder if I'm supposed to be over there. Anyway, I haven't seen any signs, maybe I missed it. Who knows? I was just focused on getting up this hill that I'm on. Up there, let's say. Anyway, interesting point again. Well, there we go. So we've come over the, well, I'm going to say it's come over the top. I don't know whoever would describe it otherwise, but anyway. And I guess that is the coastline coming out of Ballantrae and down sort of down there, just below the green there. It says where the town is. Anyway, another hill there. And the camera doesn't really do it justice, to be honest. Looks like a fair old hill from where I'm standing. Anyway, we'll be down there directly. Seem to have an audience. I'm getting more and more interested. Don't worry, boys, I can put on a show. Well, eggs for sale. If I'd have known that, I planned to pick up some eggs on the way and cook them. But as it is, got all the food I need on board. Anyway, just in case you need some eggs whilst you're out here, they are for sale. Here. There's the trail coming around the corner. That's where we're heading. So I think this is where I was thinking I might camp if I needed to stop. I mean, it's there's the track, the trail follows, and I guess you could walk a little bit up there and probably find yourself a flat spot, I would imagine. I mean, there's no tyre tracks going up there or anything like that, so it's not in use, I would say. And you know, if you're here at the end of the day, it's fair enough. But we're going on pretty strong, actually. The legs are holding up, so I'm going to carry on. As advised, I'm going to walk on down into Ballantrae and maybe get to the other side where you can see maybe a little bit of the white water just there. Sorry, just there. And maybe see if we can camp on the foreshore. I hope we can, because we won't have much choice by the time we get there. Anyway, right, more later. So, came around the corner, there's the Glenapp Hotel, and came across this sign. And these are the warning signs, if you can see those. Proceed with caution. Blimey. Smerton 1 mile, Heronsford 4 miles, Stinkter Valley Trail. Stinchar Valley Trails. It's could be pretty wild along there then. Anyway, we are going that way. So it's always nice to check that you're still on the right path, and it seems we are, so that's good. However, I've just checked Strava, and that tells me that from Glenapp I've walked 9.1 miles, and I have not gone off trail. So I'm not quite sure about that claim of 7 miles to Glenapp. I don't know where in Glenapp that 7 miles takes you, but I can promise you it's 9. I'm just on a junction with the ACV 77, is it? Just come down there. That is the A77, I believe. Hopefully I've got that road name correctly, road number correct, and that is Ballantrae. There's the bridge over the river, and somebody has put up a nice bench here, some signage explain a little bit about what's going on here.